Most heart problems don't begin with pain or warning signs. They begin with small daily mistakes that feel harmless at the time. Habits repeated quietly, day after day, slowly weaken the heart until one day the damage becomes impossible to ignore. The truth is, many people who believe they are living normally are unknowingly putting their heart at risk. One of the most common heart health mistakes is ignoring movement. Many people think exercise only matters if it's intense or time-consuming. In reality, long periods of sitting slow blood circulation increase inflammation and force the heart to work harder. Even people who exercise occasionally can harm their heart if they remain inactive for most of the day. The heart thrives on regular movement, not just occasional workouts. Another major mistake is underestimating the impact of chronic stress. Stress is often treated as a mental issue, but it has a powerful physical effect on the heart. When stress becomes constant, stress hormones stay elevated, blood pressure rises, and blood vessels become tense. Over time, this increases the risk of heart disease, even in people who appear physically healthy. Many people also believe that heart problems only affect older adults. This belief leads younger individuals to ignore early warning signs and unhealthy habits. Poor sleep, high stress, processed foods, and lack of movement can damage the heart at any age. Heart disease does not suddenly appear. It develops silently over many years. Another common mistake is focusing only on weight instead of overall health. Some people believe that being thin means being heart healthy. However, heart health depends more on lifestyle habits than body size alone. Poor diet, high stress, smoking, and lack of sleep can damage the heart regardless of weight. Poor sleep is another underestimated factor. During deep sleep, the heart gets a chance to rest as blood pressure and heart rate naturally decrease. When sleep is short or disturbed, this recovery time is reduced. Over time, poor sleep increases the risk of high blood pressure, heart disease, and irregular heartbeat. Diet choices also play a major role in heart health mistakes. Many people believe they eat fine, but regularly consume high levels of sugar, salt, and unhealthy fats. These foods increase inflammation, raise cholesterol levels, and damage blood vessels. The damage doesn't happen overnight, which is why it often goes unnoticed. Perhaps one of the most dangerous mistakes is ignoring small symptoms. Occasional chest discomfort, shortness of breath, unusual fatigue, or dizziness are often brushed off as stress or aging. These signals can be early warnings that the heart is under strain. The good news is that most heart health mistakes are preventable and reversible when addressed early. Awareness is the first step. Understanding what harms the heart allows you to make small changes that protect it long before serious problems appear. As we continue, we'll look at more hidden heart health mistakes that many people make every day, often without realizing the long-term consequences. Another major heart health mistake is relying too heavily on medication while ignoring lifestyle habits. While medication can be life-saving and necessary, it cannot fully protect the heart if daily habits continue to cause damage. Many people feel safe once they are prescribed medicine for blood pressure or cholesterol, but poor diet, inactivity, stress, and poor sleep can still quietly harm the heart. Hydration is another often overlooked factor. When the body is dehydrated, the blood becomes thicker, making it harder for the heart to pump efficiently. This increases strain on the cardiovascular system. Many people spend most of the day mildly dehydrated without realizing it, especially if they rely on caffeinated drinks instead of water. Another common mistake is eating too fast and too late. Rushed meals activate stress responses in the body, while heavy late-night meals force the heart and digestive system to work harder when they should be resting. This can interfere with sleep quality and increase nighttime blood pressure, putting extra strain on the heart. Social habits also influence heart health more than people realize. Smoking, even occasionally, damages blood vessels and reduces oxygen supply to the heart. Excessive alcohol intake increases blood pressure and weakens heart muscle over time. These habits often start small and feel controlled, but their long-term impact on the heart can be severe. Many people also misunderstand cholesterol. They focus only on total cholesterol numbers and ignore lifestyle factors that influence good and bad cholesterol balance. Poor diet, lack of exercise, and chronic stress can worsen cholesterol profiles even when numbers appear borderline normal. Another hidden mistake is neglecting recovery and rest. Constant busyness, lack of relaxation, and mental overload keep the nervous system in a state of alertness. This prevents the heart from entering restorative states needed for long-term health. Rest is not laziness. It is part of heart care. People often assume that pain is the only sign of heart trouble. In reality, heart-related issues can show up as jaw pain, back discomfort, nausea, extreme fatigue, or shortness of breath. Ignoring these signals delays early intervention and increases risk. Perhaps the most subtle mistake is inconsistency. Many people make healthy choices for short periods but return to old habits once they feel better. The heart responds best to steady, long-term habits rather than temporary efforts. Understanding these mistakes is not about fear, but about empowerment. When you know what harms the heart, you can protect it with simple, consistent actions. There are still a few final heart health mistakes that deserve attention. Along with a clearer understanding of how small daily choices shape heart health over time. One of the final and most common heart health mistakes is delaying regular checkups. Many people avoid checking their blood pressure, cholesterol, or blood sugar because they feel fine. Unfortunately, heart-related problems often develop silently. Knowing your numbers gives you the power to act early before serious damage occurs. Another mistake is believing that heart health requires extreme changes. This mindset often leads people to do nothing at all. In reality, the heart responds best to small, manageable habits done consistently. A daily walk, better sleep timing, stress reduction, and balanced meals have a stronger long-term impact than short-term extreme efforts. Many people also ignore emotional health when thinking about heart care. loneliness, anger, and chronic negative emotions increase inflammation and stress hormone levels, which directly affect heart function. Strong relationships, emotional support, and a sense of purpose have been linked to better heart health and longer life. Skipping meals or following extreme diets is another mistake that can stress the heart. Severe calorie restriction and unbalanced eating patterns can disrupt electrolytes and blood sugar levels, increasing strain on the cardiovascular system. Sustainable nutrition supports heart health far better than extremes. Another overlooked factor is posture and breathing. Shallow breathing and poor posture reduce oxygen intake and increase stress on the heart. Slow, deep breathing and upright posture help calm the nervous system and support healthy circulation. Perhaps the most important mistake of all is ignoring prevention. Many people wait for symptoms before taking heart health seriously. Prevention is not about fear. It's about respect for your body. Protecting the heart early is far easier than repairing damage later. The heart is incredibly resilient. When supported with proper care, it can recover, strengthen, and adapt. Even small improvements in lifestyle can reduce risk and improve quality of life at any age. Heart health is not built through perfection, but through awareness and consistency. When you avoid these common mistakes and make thoughtful daily choices, you give your heart the support it needs to serve you well for years to come. Most heart problems don't come from one big mistake, but from many small ones repeated over time. The good news is that these same small habits can be changed, and when they are, the heart responds quickly and powerfully. Awareness is the first step toward protection. By paying attention to movement, sleep, stress, nutrition, hydration, emotional health, and regular checkups, you give your heart the support it needs to stay strong. You don't need perfection or extreme routines. You only need consistency and care. Your heart works for you every second of your life. Choosing to protect it today means choosing more energy, better health, and a longer, fuller life tomorrow. Start small, stay consistent, and respect your heart because it is the foundation of everything you do.